Okay, good afternoon. The time is 1 o'clock. This is the B County Commissioners Court. Notice special call meeting. The date is Friday, April 3rd, 2020 at 1 p.m. We are located at B County Courthouse, Commissioners Courtroom number 110, 105 West Corpus Christi Street, Beeville, Texas 78102. Welcome to those viewing. Welcome to my fellow commissioners. If you would all stand and join me in prayer, Commissioner DeWitt is going to give.
Our Father, we want to thank you for all you've done for us, for the world. Thank you for holding your hand over everyone. Continue to do that. Protect our first responders, our military, our elderly, those in need, those that are in bad shape and need the help. Thank you for allowing us to meet, to continue government service. Thank you for everything you do. We ask all these things and pray in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Moving on, deliberate and consider action on the following items. Agenda item number 3, emergency use of county debit card for COVID-19 emergency purchases per authorized discretion of the county auditor and county judge.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes without exception. Thank you, gentlemen. Agenda item number 4, ratified purchase order PO number 24126 to Apparel Sourcing Group for 10,000 KN95 masks.
Move to approve. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes without exception. Thank you again, gentlemen. Agenda item number 5, submit application to the Texas Department of Transportation for the Transportation Infrastructure Fund Grant Program for county road repairs. I believe we have, Mr. Gonzalez here?
Yes, let me lead into this if I could.
Absolutely.
This is an item that has come before us once before, and we asked a lot of questions. They finalized most of it. Looks like B County may be eligible for at least $253,000. There are several points that have to be met. Mr. Gonzalez has been dealing directly with GrantWorks and TxDOT. I know that this project is 5 years to complete. We may have to hire an engineer. I don't know. Mr. Gonzalez has a lot of information. And please, Mr. Gonzalez, brief us on everything that you know, sir.
Raymond Senate Road Administrator. I've been very carefully going through this grant for the past week and a half, and I don't see nothing but good in this grant. And I did talk to Lucas, the grant person, and he had some questions, and I think we kind of gave him what he needed. I'm hoping we did. Talked to TxDOT also. They needed some kind of proof that our road condition report was legit, and I gave them that. And I also had Mr. Mike Knight go through what I had, and he was okay with it. So he also sent a letter to him. So I don't, after carefully looking through this grant, I don't see nothing but good, and I would recommend the court to go ahead and apply for it.
Sir, is there any stipulation? It's just road only, or can we use it for equipment for the road, or?
No, but we can probably work, where maybe, get from here to use this for that, but I'm budgeted, we might be able to, because we are in need of equipment.
One thing that Mr. Gonzalez and I talked about, if we were to get to $253,000, okay, that's outside of a budget. So that can be used over here, and then what was in the budget could be used for something else, equipment or whatever.
Our matching, is it in kind, or is it?
In kind, yes, sir.
In kind?
And if we're economically disadvantaged county, so.
We can use in kind?
And this is a minimum, $253,000.
Yes.
So it could be quite a bit more.
It could be more after all the applications are turned in, and maybe some of these counties don't apply for it. So according to what I read here, it could be way more than what we were allocated.
And this time we're not restricted as to, it has to be in a reinvestment zone, but it has to have something to do with oil and gas travel on roads, which we've got all over the county. But Mr. Gonzalez has got a handle on it. I'd like to make a motion that we approve this and move forward, and we make Mr. Gonzalez our point man with GrantWorks and with TxDOT unless he needs something back from the court.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
I just would like to say that we have already procured the admin and the engineer for this project. So with this approval, we will be able to move forward into the grant application.
Excellent, thank you. This is without exception. Thank you, gentlemen. Agenda item number 6, presentation of COVID-19 update from B County Judge Morrill. Okay, this is mine. Welcome to everybody. I'm happy to be able to report to the commissioners and to anybody that may be watching that as of 11 a.m. this morning, B County has 0 reported cases of COVID-19. We opened up officially our B County drive-through testing facility yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, we had 3 tests conducted. Today, we have 5 tests scheduled, and we have 3 tests scheduled so far already for Monday. So we're very pleased, not only with the stakeholders and the volunteers that came together to get this thing up and running, but also with the reception that it's received from our local doctors, medical clinics, and the hospital. They're using it. They're glad that it's here, and they see the value in being able to physically separate from the clinics and from the hospital these testing needs. And they are needs, and it's something that we anticipate will continue to provide, or will continue to increase in necessity over the course of the coming weeks. So we believe and we are hopeful that we can continue to scale up, that we won't have an issue with the provision of test kits from one of our partners, CTL. The press release that we gave yesterday left off a whole lot of specific information. The idea was to get the word out and to try to saturate our community as greatly as possible with the news that we do have this testing facility up. Not only for the practical solution that it provides to our small county and our somewhat sensitive medical resources that are available. And I say sensitive because we're a small county and our resources are limited. And so a dramatic outbreak of COVID-19 in B County, like in most small counties, can have an outsized impact on the resources that we have here to address such an outbreak. But that being said, we are hopeful that through today and through Monday, any additional kinks that are present in the system will be worked out. The process has run smoothly so far. We're all very pleased, speaking on behalf of Mr. Willow, who is manning the command center, taking phone calls daily from our constituents. He's very happy and satisfied with the way the process has worked, and he's very positive as to the ability.
It's flowing good.
Yes, sir, for it to continue to work.
Okay.
So a couple just specific facts for our viewers. And I'm sorry, I should have written down the telephone number that you can call. I didn't, and I didn't think about it. But it's on our website, and it's also on the BOEM Facebook page. It is 361-492-5981. Thank you, Commissioner DeWitt. Yes, sir. So, but please go online, find it. If you call our main B County telephone number, we'll provide it to you. If you know somebody who doesn't have this information, please call them, email them, text them, and give this information to them. Our goal is to try to get every one of our 30,000 plus residents in this county this information, and it's going to require everyone's help. Thank you again. I'll say the number before I'm done. Some other facts that you might want to know. The physical location of the testing facility is at our Expo Center. Access to our Expo Center is going to be subject to the proper protocols that we have in place through our command center, which is the telephone number that you call, or the location where your doctor or your clinic will have faxed a testing order in order to citizen can drive to the testing facility and just obtain a test. You still have to have a doctor's order. B County, with our partners under the B County COVID-19 Coalition, has standing orders from our local doctors, from 2 local doctors, Dr. Barnes and Dr. Larrickers, so that when you do call in, if you don't have your own doctor, you don't have your own relationship with a clinic, we can provide that resource for you, and we will. Our goal and our hope is that if you feel you are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19, that you call 361-492-5981, or that you call your doctor or your clinic and let them know and go through the screening process. Help us, help you, and the ones that you love and the ones that you live around. What else can I tell you about the testing facility? I think that's about it. We will continue to try to provide daily updates as information becomes available to us. We'll try to do our best to pass it along to you. Please be patient.
It's all weather.
Yes, sir.
Covered.
Yeah, that's a great point Commissioner DeWitt just made. The actual test location is under the Lucas McNeil Pavilion. So, like this afternoon, there may be some showers. Testing will continue. Our dedicated staff of volunteers it's incredibly humbling to think about the risk, the effort, the time away from home and loved ones that all of our medical professionals, and for us, from a county perspective, especially the folks that are helping to make this drive-through testing facility a reality for us. Are there any other questions at this time with respect to that? Again, our phone lines are open. We want you to call if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you just need us to restate the information that we've already stated. There's no requirement that you are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 to reach out to us and try to get questions or concerns that you have answered now. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
We can't relax just because we haven't had any cases. The other shelter in place.
Correct.
You know, we need to keep that up.
Yes, please remain vigilant. Stay home. We all have to buy groceries. A lot of us have been buying a lot of groceries over the past couple of weeks. But think about it from a personal perspective. Limiting the amount of time that you are out in public will only serve to benefit and reduce the risk to you of contracting COVID-19. So with respect to grocery shopping, if you can reduce the number of times that you have to go to the grocery store to once a week or once every 2 weeks, you're only benefiting yourself. Think, do I really need to go out at this particular point in time and get A, B, C, or whatever it is? And think about how you can otherwise restrict the amount of interaction that you have with people. The less in-person interaction you have with other folks, the better position you're putting yourself in to not contract COVID-19. We are very fortunate that we have no confirmed cases of COVID-19, but we are also very realistic that it is on all sides of our borders. Every county except for, I think, Refugio County that borders B County has confirmed COVID-19 cases. And we would be remiss and derelict in our duty if we gave you, as the viewers, any indication at all that somehow magically B County is going to be safe from this virus. So remain vigilant, protect yourself, and do everything that you can to help us protect those that we love and those that we know and those that we work alongside and care about in our small county. Yes, sir.
If I could, for those listening, I was in H-E-B and Walmart both yesterday. They're well stocked. The staff is there when you do go in those stores, thank the staff for working. You know, they're being exposed to hundreds of people a day. They're stocking up for everybody. I know HEB has a program in the mornings for the elderly to come in early. It works. They have a security guard there to make sure that only the right people go in. You go in one door, go out another. So everybody that I've seen, commissioners and the folks, they're working together. And we're all one. As the judge said, we're all one. We need to do this together. We're going to come out of this. Everything's going to be fine. Wash your hands. We're going to be fine.
Let me say something. I was at HEB today. There's a big difference between today and a week ago. I noticed that the public is more aware of social distancing. There was people trying to get product, and they would stand back until they were done, and then they go up and get the product that they needed. So I think the word is getting to them. I know there's still some people that are parking lots, the cars are parking 6 feet apart. There's in between spaces also, so I think the word is getting there.
Yeah, I appreciate both of those comments, and to echo what Commissioner Salazar said, and I'm sorry I didn't think to say it beforehand, so thank you for the prompt. I'm really proud of what I'm seeing in our community, and the efforts that we're making to honor not only the letter of the various orders that I have promulgated, that this Commissioner's Court has promulgated, that the Governor of Texas has promulgated, and the guidance that the President of the United States has promulgated. There are all kinds of orders that are out there, and they all say a lot of in-depth guidance, provide a lot of in-depth guidance, and it varies. And so the volume of information and directives that are being delivered to us as individual citizens is great. I can say in sum, and in the simplest way to synthesize all of those directives is to stay home if you can, to find a different way to conduct your day-to-day affairs, work from home, don't go out. We're all loving the extra time that we get to spend with our children, our family, and cherish and relish these times. But I can tell you on behalf of Commissioner's Court, we're all very proud of what we're seeing in the community, and we thank you for doing your part. Anything else?
There's operators that can speak both. Para todos los que están escuchando hoy en la tarde, hay operadores que pueden hablar en español, y si tienen preguntas, nomás llamen al número que está presentado aquí. So, call. All right.
That was awesome. Thank you, Commissioner.
El número.
El número
El número.
361-492-5981. 361-492-5981. Y llamen sin falta, quédense en su casa y tengan precaución con todo lo que están haciendo.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you all very much. At this point, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes without exception. Thank you, gentlemen.